Total Request Entertainment. Our mission is to cover your total requests. When you look to contract a DJ service, make sure they have all the moving parts that is required to do the job. Make sure they're able to meet or talk with you as many times as necessary to make you feel comfortable. Make sure they have backup equipment. Make sure that they have insurance that will cover your venue's requirements. Make sure that they can do a walkthrough of your venue to supply adequate equipment. Can your DJ supply ceremony microphones for the officiant, the bride, and the groom? Do they have battery-operated equipment to be out in the field where there is no power? Make sure that they can handle preceding ceremony music, processional and recessional. Announce the grand entrance and entire bridal party. Do you need an experience and not just some guy that's going to play a playlist? Make sure that you hire someone that can get the job done and take care of your every total request. We are Total Request Entertainment. For booking and contact information, call Eleazar Maldonado at 414-366-7102. 414-366-7102. Or visit the website at TotalRequestENT.com.
Yo, for the most newest music, the best music from the old school music to today, catering to the independents, HiddenHeartRadio.com. Radio you can watch, the pulse of the city.
What you doing still in bed, man? Yo, you need to punch in for that Morning Shift MKE with Sayer right here on HiddenHeartRadio.com exclusively from 10 to 2 p.m. Check it out, man. You're missing out.
The Morning Shift MKE uncut 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. right here on HiddenHeartRadio.com. Real topics, real news you can use. You dig? You can also catch us at the Post of the City page on Meta or Facebook or HiddenHeartRadio.com.
Pitch Control.
The Morning Shift MKE uncut on HiddenHeartRadio.com.
Assalamualaikum. I am Sister Rebecca.
Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the Milwaukee Islamic Dawah Center.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yamin Talib Muhammad.
My name is Doris White. I've been with the Dawah Center for about 15 years. Okay. Yogurt.
Since 2017, our food pantry program continues to reach to thousands of families and individuals. In 2021, we distributed over 1 million pounds of food and impacted over 100,000 individuals.
We've been serving our community for years with our pantry.
We have a pantry here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
We were awarded a $30,000 grant to purchase a 27-foot truck, as you see here, 27-footer, as well as a 17-footer over here that we use to provide food services throughout the city of Milwaukee County. With the help of Allah and a great team of volunteers, our pantry continues to combat food insecurity in our community.
Everybody like it. They love it. And not only like it, they love it. A lot of the same people, a lot of new people. And we see a lot of new people when we are on Hampton. That's when we see a lot of new people, but mostly the same people here. Every third Wednesday of the month, they give a big giveaway. We even give twice as what you see today.
The donations that you have given and continue to give us fuel the work that we do. And we can't say thank you enough. Assalamualaikum.
May Allah reward you and your families for your continued support in this life at the next. Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? Got your ID on you there for me? You want to see my ID? Yeah. Can I get your ID? Just my badge number. Oh, okay.
All right. Welcome. You clocked in the Morning Shift MKE, HiddenHeartRadio.com. How y'all doing this morning?
I'll bring that back to y'all. That's a funny little role reversal video. But right now, we're going to get right off into our phone call of the day. We got Miss Farina Brooks on the phone. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Okay, it's Monday.
Good.
So over,
Yeah.
you had the Friday, you had the community pop up here on the south side on 18th and Greenfield. So we just wanted to check in with you, see how that went.
It was wonderful. Unfortunately, we kind of ran out of food a little early, but that's only because because this was our first time on the south side. I didn't really know how much food to get. But we will be coming to the south side again Friday, October 21st. I'm not sure of the time yet.
Okay.
I have to talk to Travis. Travis Hope, he actually will be finding the locations that we'll be doing it on, and I also have a virtual meeting with someone else on the south side to talk to them to maybe see if they would like to be a part of the pop-ups that we do over there and whatever else that they would like to be involved in.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I happened to come up there, and yeah, it went quick, man. Like that was a very good location y'all selected. It was a large need in that area. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like you said, it went.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start coming over there. I think because I know that there's a need everywhere, not just the north side, but there's a need on the south side also.
Right.
And so I really wanted to come over there and to, let the south side get familiar with the Dream Team and what we do and how we do it, just to get connected.
All right. Now I noticed there's a few churches over here on the south side that does food pantries on various days. Are you guys looking to bring them to the table and see about collaborating to make it even bigger?
Well, with the Dream Team, we are a group, organization that our goal is to collaborate with whoever would like to collaborate. Because we understand that in order to cover everywhere, and in order for us to really take care of our community, it takes all of us together. Right. So we believe collaborate with anybody that would like to collab with us. So if they would like to collab with us, all they have to do is reach out, and we'll see how we can make it happen.
All right. Give the folks listening that contact information.
So the contact information is, we have a Facebook page, which is Dream Team United MKE, or you can email us at dreamteammke@gmail.com, or you can call me, Farina Brooks, at 414-839-9481. And if I don't answer, if you leave a message, clear message name, number, while you're calling, I definitely will call you back.
Okay. Well, yeah, once again, a very successful event. We appreciate you loving on the communities, not just yours, but all those around you. And keep us posted on what's up next so that we can make sure we keep getting the word out.
Okay. And I appreciate you, Zaire, for coming and doing the video, for helping us to get the word out. Because we'll be coming more. The goal is to come to the south side once a month. We'll do one on the north side, and we'll do one on the south side. So we'll actually be doing two. And anybody that would like to sign up to volunteer, you can also reach me at Farina Brooks at 414-839-9481, or you can hit up the Dream Team Facebook page, and just let us know that you would like to volunteer, and somebody will get back to you. There is no requirement for the volunteering other than just having a love for the community. You don't have to sign anything, none of that. It's just having a love for the community, and then once you sign up, we will put you in the group, We have a group chat, and so we'll put you in the group chat, and then you always know what we're doing, where we're going to be doing it at, because we plan everything before we get to where we're going. We try to plan it so that it's more organized, but sometimes it don't always work out that way, but that's the plan. That's how we used to try to do it.
All right. Okay, that's what's up. Once again, we appreciate you. I'll let you go get to your Zoom meeting. Get prepared for that, man. Thanks for clocking in. You have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you.
All right.
This is HittingHardRadio.com.
Yeah, we was just on the line with Miss Farina Brooks from Dream Team MKE United. Dream Team United MKE. Just updating us about the community pop-up she had Friday over here. And I actually do have some footage for that. Let me get it queued up in the meanwhile. Let me take y'all back to this role reversal thing. This was kind of funny to me.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? Got your ID on you today for me? You want to see my ID? Yeah. Can I get your ID? Just my badge number. Oh, okay. Do you have your ID though, man? What is it? Number 5. 5. Okay. Do you got your ID just so I know who I'm? Because look, man, this is the deal. Anybody can put on the costume. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna play this game. No, this ain't a game. You got my badge number. You got my name.
This
okay?
is citizen
Have a good day.
confronting the officer to make sure he an officer, giving him like the same approach they give us.
Look, you're being kind of resistant. You know what I mean? Well, it's suspicious, dude. Look, most people just give them their ID. I told you who I was. Have a good day. So are you like a special human? Have a good day. Okay. All right. Is there anything in this vehicle that I should know about today, man? Any drugs, weapons, burner phones, anything like that? That just so I should know about them. You know what I mean? For my safety. You get okay, 9? Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Will you go ahead. Will you call the guy with the dog? Then? All right, man. Like I said, I gave you my badge number. Okay. My name. What was your name? Have a good day. You have it recorded. You can go back and look at it. I actually didn't hear it. You didn't say it. Wanted to take this opportunity to point out that this guy is married to the job. Check out this ring. You can go back and look at it. Could you, now that you've done, can you look at it and see if he gave us his name, man? I don't think he gave us his name. Look, man, I don't know why you're being difficult, man. If you just cooperated, we'll be out of your hair in about 2 minutes. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. Just a little cooperation. We're just, no, man, look, I get you think it's funny. We're just doing our jobs. I actually find it quite hilarious. Okay. So, and that's your right, man. I'm just trying to do my job. You're right. You know. Okay. Have a good day. I'm having a great day. Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of it. Okay. If you want to film, you can back up and film. But if you don't need anything from me, I don't need anything from you. So I'm asking you just to step back. That's all I'm asking. Okay, man. Can I just ask you? Can you just go ahead and take off? No, I'm gonna sit right here. Okay, then I'm gonna sit right here. I'm allowed to sit right here. I'm allowed to sit here too. You're right. You are. But you can't be over here harassing people. Harassing a public employee? But you don't need anything from me. I do. I need your ID. Just so I know, because, man, I don't know that you're a police officer. Right now, you're just wearing the costume. Let's make, bro, will you just keep your eye on him here? I'm going to kind of go around the vehicle and check out his info here. All right, so he's got the body camera. Oh, he's got an Indiana criminal code right there. All right, we like to see that. We got anything, okay. Got a couple of phones. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a burner. You got a burner in there? Okay. Yeah. Man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just on my way to grab some lunch. But when I see a suspicious person sitting here, I gotta come check it out. Do you know what I mean? Man, look, just cooperate so I can get out here and go grab some lunch. About to go hit that Mexican spot down there near Farmersburg. You know what I'm talking about, El Patron. Sir, are you talking to somebody in there? There ain't nobody that I see. Are you on drugs? And he's drinking. He's drinking while he's on the job. I don't know if that's an alcoholic beverage or if that's not an alcoholic beverage. Okay. Hey, man, look. I don't want to have to do this, man. Let's just cooperate. We can all get along. You know what I mean? I'll be out of your hair here soon, dude. Look, I get it, dude. You don't want to cooperate. All right, but when I try to investigate, I need you to stop trying to retaliate. All right? I will not hesitate. Hey, man, look. There's the easy way or there's the hard way. Do you get what I mean? It's your choice. He's probably tired of on us on the phone. He is. These guys, they're harassing me.
Only white people would do some shit like this, man.
Be honest, man. I don't appreciate when you don't cooperate.
Only white folks.
So, sir, look, I'm going to go write you a ticket, all right? I'm going to be back here in a couple of minutes, so just hang tight for me, okay? So am I. Give them 30 days to pay. So we'll say by June 15th. Contact. So this is the thing, we're gonna let him off easy today. We're just charging him $60. We didn't like his parking. He's clearly outside of the lines here. So we're gonna have to serve him today. Have him sign the ticket. Sir? Can I help you with anything? Yeah, man, so I've got this here for you. If you could just, sir, roll the window down. Sir, I'm not gonna tell you again. Roll the window down. Cooperate. Stop resisting! All the freaking usual manners of getting them to cooperate aren't working. Sir, if you don't sign this, you're going to be held in contempt of auditors. Do you understand me today? Hey, man. Hey, sir! Stop resisting!
Oh, wow.
The link to the full video is down below. Make sure you go over to CH and Tight Audits and subscribe. The truth of the matter is this. I believe even that cop found this funny at times. You could kind of see him laughing at points, but then he seems to get frustrated at other points. But hey, it is what it is. This video was pretty funny, but the point of it is this. Holding police accountable. Letting them know, hey, you're required to follow the law just like I am. If I can get found guilty, so can you. So the point is we're going to all hold each other accountable. Make sure you guys know your rights. Make sure you go over and subscribe to CH and Tight Audits. And with that being said, we the People University signing off.
Yeah, that was funny, man. They had a little role reversal, man. I found that hilarious. But I got my next caller on the phone, y'all. HiddenHeartRadio.com, the Morning Shift MKE. Thanks for clocking in. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ram.
Morning. Walaikum salam.
Oh, what's the word, man? What's the word? As y'all know, man, this my brother, man. We be chopping it up a lot. And he actually calls me up pretty often in the mornings before the show where we chop it up. So today he called me and we was talking about two things. He was talking about a new park they brought to his district. And he was talking about elections, man. The importance of this election, the importance of it for our community, you know what I mean? Meaning black folks, the need, the lack, all that. I mean, he's very opinionated. Some of y'all might be familiar with him from the Ram Report. But yeah, Brother Ram, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it.
Well, you know, as far as the Milwaukee Public Schools, Milwaukee Rec, You know, they're doing play fields all over the city. You know, some of them been overdue for years. So they just did Green Bay Avenue Elementary School play field, which is really nice. I'm going to post some pictures and video. Actually, I'm going to send some video using the messenger. You can shoot it out, some pictures.
Okay.
And it's probably like a $4.2 million project. Nice play area, nice basketball courts, play field, tennis courts. You even got a multi-purpose tennis court you can play soccer on. 2 full court basketball courts, single court.
Let's back up a little bit 1 second. You say, what was the estimated cost of the project?
About $4.2 million.
4.2 million.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a park.
Well, MPS got a lot of money.
Yeah. Maybe they can
$2.6 billion budget.
Maybe they can borrow the city some to help with them lead laterals.
Loan some money to the city. Huh? Hey, we'll close our Office of Violence Prevention. That's 10.5 to get it going in the right direction at least. Push Ashanti out of a job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, make him go be an attorney.
Oh yeah, he do got a law degree.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See if he make some money doing that. Yeah. So yeah, the park is definitely enhances the neighborhood, increases the property values, and it's for everybody, all ages.
Okay.
Walking track,
Do it increase y'all taxes too?
The park necessarily won't, but they did some stuff to the street, but that had to be done. I think that came out of another piece, because the street was so bad that they had to redo the street right in front of 7th Street and 8th Street. So there's no more potholes over there. They blacktopped it.
Okay. They broke up all the Oreo cookies, flattened them out.
Right.
No, when they put the whole blacktop down, that ain't the Oreo cookie. That's the brownie.
Right, there you go.
When they fill the
Brownie,
holes, them the Oreo cookie crumbs.
No, the brownie with the sprinkles.
Yeah.
They got to put the dotted lines and the crosswalk. I call that the brownie with the sprinkles. Yeah, I mean, they did it kind of the cheap way, but it's better than it was. And then everybody facing them. I see there's been a nice viral property enhancement. Seem like people, keeping their line cut, picking up the paper, and getting the weeds out their line. So I talked to them about it in our block club meeting. Over this process. So they still have. They're supposed to be doing 52 of them. So I think they got 11 down. Now they got. I forgot how many more they're gonna do. But all of the ones in the north side central that was really, really bad are the ones like Stark Park.
Yeah, I actually, okay, now I'm starting to catch what you're talking about, right? Because I went to go to an event, a book bag giveaway that was scheduled at Stark Park a month or so ago. And when I pulled up there, it wasn't no park. It was just a big old construction site.
Right.
And I was like, where'd the park go?
Right.
I'm going to have to swing back through there and see what the finished product looked like.
Yeah. Well, I think that one might be done next year.
Okay, yeah, because they doing
started
that
tearing it up
whole entire park, like a whole lot of cement work getting done. I don't know what it's finna be formed into, but it was a lot of cement work.
Yeah, they gotta dig it up, push dirt back, see what's up under there, and then I watched the whole process. I got pictures of just the one over here, and the construction people, because you got like 13 different contractors that all do something different, and the one thing they did here, I remember, after they pulled up everything, they blacktopped it, they let it sit over the winter. Which I understand why they did that, because it sit over the winter, then all that concrete and asphalt can contract, and then it can expand, versus trying to rush and do something and you might get cracked. And that stuff was treated. And then, the grass was the last thing they put down. Actually, today they were just cutting the grass. They had to put it down, and they were putting the grass down that last period. Them 5 weeks was really hot and humid. So they put water on it and fertilizer on like every day, and the side so it'll take, and it did take. So now it's just got to make it through the winter, and the bounce back should be nice. But yeah, our neighborhood should look nice, just like the neighborhoods on the south side and the suburbs. Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
We pay taxes just like everybody else. We should have the same, assets that the eastern neighborhoods got. Like we might pay more taxes when you really think about it. Yeah, so I'm happy about it.
That's what's up.
Like I said, people can come stop by, check it out.
Yeah, did they? So what's the name of it? Did they rename it or still Green Bay Park?
Thing.
That's Green Bay
Avenue.
Yeah, Green Bay Avenue.
Yeah, you can pull up Google, it'll come up. Green Bay Avenue, Playfield, 3888 North 8th Street.
Okay.
Or go to Google Maps, you can see it. Well, you're not gonna see the brand new park on Google Maps, I don't think, but if you go Google search box, it'll come up. And then the grand opening is going to be Saturday, October 8th at 11. So that's when all the dignitaries going to come, and I'm supposed to say a couple words about the park.
Oh, they gonna let Ram get the mic?
Yeah, I'll be holding the mic a little bit, man.
That's what's
Not that long.
Yeah.
Talk too long.
It's gonna go mute right when you get political.
Right.
Speaking of political, yeah, it's that season, man. Everybody campaigning, man. They throwing mud, ain't they?
Yes, sir.
They digging into that, man. They throwing mud.
Sure.
And from some of the commercials, even lies.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Well, depends on what team you're on. This can be a very challenging election for some people, man. I don't know where Mandela sits on this, and it doesn't look like he's gonna have a shot at winning. Some people felt that he should have went be a U.S. rep versus a U.S. senator. But he got a lot of backing behind him. He do. He got a lot of backing. Behind him. But just like him and all the others, they still don't have no track record of doing nothing economic or financial in the black community. So the jury is still out. I guess unless you just gonna vote for him because he's black. You know what I mean?
All right.
Some people will. You gotta support the brothers. Like that. But okay, we've been saying that for 30 years, 40 years. What has been the reciprocal of us supporting them? It seems like they get in office, they forget about us. So that's gonna be interesting. And Michael's going against Evers. That's going to be interesting. Evers did do some stuff for the union which did protect some jobs for some of our folks. But other than that, it seemed like he's been a lame duck. I mean, you don't ever hear much about him, or no one talking about him here. In Milwaukee, unless you work for MPS or work for the state.
He seemed like a real passive dude to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He don't create no waves.
Yeah, like he just there.
Right.
He give me like Ichabod Crane vibes.
Ichabod Crane. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. He look like when I see him on the news, he just look like a character. You know what I mean?
Right. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, well, I'd say our people definitely should understand the voting process. Just don't vote. And then, what do these offices contain? I mean, the people you vote for, how does it impact us? And what can they do for us? Now you have to do some research and have some conversations with each other. Know the issues. You know, what are the issues that affect us? Because our voters turnout is still not where it should be. And if it was, we definitely would create some more havoc. Especially if we knew more about what's going on. And I just think we just don't. So I guess the emphasis should be, you know, especially talk radio, that we talk about some of these issues. Our people are quick to go to entertainment and sports real quick.
Right.
It's like self-anesthetizing yourself. You know, you get off in the NFL or you get off into watching Tamron Hall or whatever you do. You know, you get away from real life. People who making decisions in real life, they impacting everything. You know.
Yeah.
With their point of view. You know, so yeah, we gotta look at that. Definitely gotta look at that. And I think it's one other. Well, as we know, David Bowen, he stepped away from office, and there's still some clouds around that. Some say it's because his mother was ill. I think there's a little bit more to it. And even with Ashanti sliding to the side, I mean, it's not like he got more money, just a little bit more money. But why would you slide to a program that Mary want to get rid of?
Right.
You know, we gotta look at that. Is it more going on tonight? And I really, like I said before, I think Mayor Cavalier is cleaning house. He clean house, but he doing it in a way where he ain't putting people on blast. He just said, "Look, man, let's go out this side door, man."
Say find you something to do else.
Yeah. You know how it is. You get arrested, and they say, "Man, look, we ain't gonna put the cuffs on you. Just get in the car, man."
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't gonna put the cuffs on you. Just get in the car.
Just follow us.
Yeah. Might even let you sit in the front. Yeah. Then Shatia, she had to report for her 30 days of jail time. Yeah. There was a lot of people upset about that.
What did she do?
Spending campaign money.
I didn't really follow the story. Like, I don't know what she actually did. You said stealing campaign money. Ain't that what they do? I thought that it ain't they money. It's they campaign.
You only can spend it for the campaign. You got to document it. All the donations you get, you got to document it. And she was this was her second time being caught. You know, so I don't know if she was mixing her money in account, but obviously she felt like it was her money.
Right.
You know, but I think what it was, her handlers got tired of her and they just pushed her out the way.
Say her handlers.
That's my take on that.
Yeah,
her handlers. Yeah, people she answered to pushed her out the way. They want somebody that's gonna be a little bit more compliant. And you know, she wanted to run for the U.S. Senator too. That's how she got caught, because she had to turn her paperwork in, and her campaign finance and stuff wasn't right. You know, when they and you know they're gonna find comb our stuff.
Yeah.
And you would think that she would know that, but she got caught up. Yeah, got caught up. Yeah.
So where we at on the Rams political report card, man? Let's give us a review of the report card. What you got going on? Where we at?
Well, it's been quiet, but the market period is always fluid, and the mayor Johnson, we got to give him a B. He's been doing B work so far since he's been in office. He trying to clean up some. He's addressed the driving, the reckless driving. He got the insurance company put some money together to do driver's ed again. A lot of people not happy about him supporting the RNC convention, but he brought that here. He's seen in neighborhoods. So we got to give him a piece. But the rest of the Common Council, D-. Yep. D-. So I'm wondering, do you call these people in their office, get a voicemail, and they tell you to leave an email? So the black elected officials at the Common Council, not accessible. So if you're not accessible, like, why aren't you accessible? Why aren't you accessible?
Speaking of the Common Council, where the new head, what they call it, the president of the Common Council, where he at on your report card?
I got to give him a D- too.
Yeah.
Because of course he's gonna look out for his own people. The Latino community, we expect that. Then some of them feel, well, it's our turn. We want one of ours to get in there, so he definitely rolling and playing that card. So I guess you can't get too mad about that or upset about it, because they do feel that way. So yeah, I will give him that. Now, the impact have they had on the black community since being in office? Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. So if you look at that part, you got to ask yourself, we need to be calling in. Maybe we should put that number out there. Call the Common Council, 414-286-2221, and ask for your alderman or alderwoman. Put the districts out there, so people will know who the districts are, and we discuss the committees. We got 7 different committees. Because like I said, the education gap is what's needed for us to understand how and what aldermen do or what they should be doing, versus just saying, well, it's an election, we're going to vote. Because like I said, you want to vote, okay, you voting for a person. What is their platform? What do they stand for? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the big thing I think right now. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. what all seats open? And they like, it's a lot of slots open. What's on the? I'm gonna have to take a look at the ballot and see what's all on there this election coming up. I know they different in every district or whatever.
And Shatia's, Shatia's seat is gonna be filled in February, special election. I don't know if Ashanti's seat gonna be on there, but outside of the governor and the state senator, there's a county supervisor on there, and Lena's on the ballot because it's a gubernatorial year. So all the black state officials are on there if they're in your district. You know, they up for election. Yeah, and I think Lena's probably running unopposed, I'm sure. So she don't have an opponent.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the card but once, and I think there's a couple county supervisors on there also. Yep, I think there's a couple county supervisors on there.
Now, what are some of the requirements for these lower level positions? Like, you got all these openings that we don't even know about. I remember it being said like a lot of city attorneys quit or left or whatever, like different little things. What's the importance of all these smaller positions? I know that a lot of them cats get in them positions and they be there like, man, they career. They, like you said, they run unopposed, so they just rubber stamped every election.
Well, I just look at it like this. I think the requirement, well, put it this way. Each level of government covers a different jurisdiction and things. And all people have to remember is that local is probably the most important than federal. Local affects you like when you walk outside your door. Like, you smell your trash and your trash pickup. That's local. Your streets are tore up. That's local. You having a problem with your business, like in an area you want something improved. That's all local. And then county is mostly the county parks and Freighter not really Freighter no more because it's not a county hospital, even though it's still called the county hospital. And the zoo. We don't have the baseball diamonds and museums, but mostly county is social welfare and the welfare division for the most part, and some parks and the museum and stuff like that. And then the state is the infrastructure like the highways and stuff like that, all the state building, all the state agencies that affect a person's life. Like the driver's license, business license, stuff like that. So these people who you vote for, they represent that, and they're supposed to make your life, make your quality of life better. In that regard, that's what we need to force them to do. Now, are they doing it at the level we think they should do? Probably not. Probably not. So we got to definitely change that narrative. Yes, we do. We change that narrative.
What's the first steps with some of the steps we need to be taking?
Well, education, political education. Get one of those blue books and, have either do it on a personal level or have a discussion about it on the air about these different offices and what they represent, and how does it impact us, and why we support why we should support a particular person.
All that's in the blue book.
Yes, sir.
I know Lena passes out them blue books everywhere she go.
Everybody should have that book. It should be right next to your Bible and your dictionary at the start. And they update those books. They still pass them out. They trying to make people go online, but we force the state to get the book. The book is always better than what's online. And there's a lot of information in that book. It's like having an almanac.
Funny thing is, that's actually, I got 2 desks in the house. And one of my desks, that's the only thing sitting on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I've been planning, that let you know, I've been planning on reading it. I'm just never home long enough. But, yeah, it's like literally sitting on my desk right now at this moment.
Right.
I believe it's last year's edition, but it's a blue book nevertheless.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that book is a good information book. Then of course you can take that and then find all the different agencies that affect whatever quality of life you want to improve. And then it has names of other like businesses and stuff, and all these other smaller committees, forestry and parks, and it's just a good information source. The history of Wisconsin, stuff like that. People don't know. We need to get up on stuff like that. We need to get, definitely got to have a more aggressive reading campaign. Because the stuff that we focus on, I don't know if that gonna help us.
Right.
Our day-to-day conversation, you know what I mean? Is that really impactful? Is that gonna transform our life to make it better? Whether socially, economically, and spiritually, we gotta look at it. Like, what do we focus on? Because a lot of us is focused on TikTok and video games. But then you got a real issue at your job, and you don't have no information to pull on because you're not having a conversation about it. What is important? You know what I mean? Got to change that narrative. Definitely got to change that narrative.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. We got about 5 minutes left in the hour, so let's dip off somewhere in left field right quick. Lately, it's been a big hula all over social media and around town. The Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series.
It's interesting you bring that up. I've had that conversation with about a dozen people, and the strange thing, all of them are about your age.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all don't really even remember. Y'all were real young when that even happened. You probably 6 years old, 7, 91. He was arrested in 91.
No, actually, I was a little older than that. Hey, I was arrested in 92.
Oh. You were 92.
Yeah, I was arrested in 92. I was a juvenile arrest, but yeah.
Well, the juvenile arrest, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that whole little situation. Like, I believe I was in Ethan Allen when he was killed. You know what I mean?
When you killed in the prison?
Yeah, when he was killed. Yeah, I was in Ethan Allen.
Okay. But you remember the arrest when he got arrested?
Yeah, you know,
the whole hoop around that.
Yeah, you know, we know the stories that we hear just the secondhand in the streets. I wasn't really a follower of news and all that back then, but of course it dominated headlines and all that. So then, you know,
Isn't it weird that
everybody was throwing it in their raps? Even X-Clan had a verse in there referencing.
Right. Well, that was kind of a black eye for Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Because with all the stuff that's going on with human and child sex trafficking, you got to ask yourself, did the white hats put that out? Did the deep state put it out? You know, because by that happening right now with everything that's going on and stuff that's floating around on social media concerning that, especially talking about the whole Pizzagate and stuff like that, it has to make you think that they put that out to raise awareness. I mean, and Milwaukee is a top 5 city for human and child sex trafficking.
Right.
Been that for a long time. So that happened. He was arrested in 91, so that's 31 years ago. You know, so I was 30 years out the military. I was working in the city of Madison then when that happened. But I was very well aware of what was going on because they were televising excerpts of the trial.
Right.
And then the stuff that was real gory, they didn't talk about as much. Because the gory stuff, they went into his apartment and what they found, and in the freezers and stuff like that. Now, to me, he was doing organ harvesting. And he wasn't working solo. He couldn't have been. And there's no way that the police didn't know this was happening, but it makes you think that there's deep state police officers within the police department that allowed this to go on.
Right.
Because where he lived at, it's a lot of traffic and stuff going on, so that he could blend in over there real easy.
Right.
You know, and that's when evil normally takes place, or Shaitan is busy. Like when there's a whole, it's like being in a club. A person can be dancing, and somebody got a needle and shoot them up with something, and they fall to the floor. You say, "Oh man, they must really be," and then they don't drag them out the club. You know what happened. You know what I mean? So the Jeffrey Dahmer, who was he working with? That's the question should be raised. And then they tore the building down he lived in, and then Ambrosia Chocolate closed that factory down, and they moved to the northwest side. So the question is, why was it covered up?
Yeah, I was what I got from the movie, like I was tripping off of too. Like I was looking at some different things. I was first off cause I was trying to figure out what they was gonna tell about the brother that killed him. Like if they was gonna set it up to go into a story on him or something like that. You know what I mean? Or a story to go in on the other person that he killed that day too or whatnot. But then I started noticing.
Some of the day that Jeffrey Dahmer was killed?
Yeah, the Anderson dude he killed too.
Yeah, I know his son.
Yeah.
I know Chris Carver Jr. Yeah, I know his son.
Okay. But yeah,
I just think that was a organized hit.
Yeah, that's what I always thought too. And then from watching the movie, I think it even more because like other networks, I was having that conversation with somebody because they was like, man, them like black folks pay for him to get whacked, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, that would be a nice thought. But I was looking at the other networks that was in that movie that got exposed, like all them bath houses, you know what I mean, stuff, the underground stuff the LBGT community was doing, you know what I mean. Then we can't never forget the Asian element in there too. He killed a little Asian young boy, man, and Asians got some pretty powerful gangs, you know what I mean.
Right.
So,
well, they call that, you know, Wisconsin don't have execution, capital punishment. Well, you know what they call that in jail. When somebody get taken out, and they did the other guy too. But that was just justice being served. That's all that was.
Yeah.
On both sides. You know, because the other guy, he
Yeah,
lied and said,
you could say that for sure, but it's I think it's a little bit more effort because justice like that don't get served often. You know what I mean? Like that was like a special when it's special cases like that. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a cliche, you know.
yeah, because he wouldn't have lasted on the street. But like I said, if he would have got out, his handlers would have taken him out the state because he was doing work for people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you think about what he was doing, he was working. He had kids chopped up and he was eating them.
And you know, they just recently.
That sounds like Pizzagate, but you ain't gonna hear nobody talking about that.
Because
that's what they do.
I was watching some Vaughn live the night of the lock-in, and we was on our way too, and I guess he missed him, but he had just found out about, and I know you probably remember how those folks, be it from the satanic groups or them freak comic groups that come down and go to the site of the building and do all that stuff they do in honor of him, and you know what I mean? Like they still do that type of stuff, and it's starting up again. So people is seeing that for the first time, and it's blowing their mind. And I was telling them, like, man, they've been doing that like since it first happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, the question got to be, like I said, the question that has to be answered is, who's he working for? And he was at the chocolate factory working there for what, 4 or 5 years.
So you think it's deeper than him just being a lone psycho serial killer, huh?
That's what they want you to think.
Right.
I just don't think psycho killers.
He always maintained that he wasn't crazy.
No, he was scientific. Stuff he was doing, he was scientific. When you listen to him talk, he don't talk like no deranged person. But most of those people that do that stuff, you think about Hannibal Lecter, those people be intelligent. And a lot of them have worked in the medical field, and they're really good with knives and stuff like that. The people that's involved in that stuff, upper elite people. They're not the profane type people out here that's doing. The people that's really into criminal stuff like that, those people are highly educated. They're not just out here doing stuff rogue, like somebody going to steal a car and they're going to rob. No, they way more high tech than that. And if you watch shows like Criminal Minds or Law and Order, they tell you what these people do. They show white collar crime. That's exactly what they do. Think about the people that doing organ harvesting. Before you hang up, the case in Atlanta with Wayne Williams, he didn't do that. And 25 black boys were murdered. Did you know that their blood was drained, organs was missing, but they never talk about that? But why they not talking about it? Because it's in Atlanta, and you got a lot of black people involved. So they're finding the bodies. They never talked about the condition of the body. Eyes was missing, tongues was missing, penis was missing, organs was missing.
Wow.
See? But see, back then, you got to understand, we're talking 90. People are more desensitized to that now. You can probably talk about it more, but they're not going to talk about the heinous stuff like that. But they will say, oh, well, this has happened. Because more and more stuff happens. Because you got to understand, in these satanic groups, that they eat humans. That's what people don't want to accept, but that's facts. They drink blood, but that's why they call the whole vampirism and stuff like that. That's what they do, and they offer it to Shaitan, which that's another whole different side of Islam that you got to get Islamic historians to discuss that and why you don't drink blood and stuff like that. But don't pretend like it don't exist just because you don't understand it. You know how people get it. You know, in the black community, they just look the other way, like it don't happen unless it happens to them.
Right.
But yeah, there is a dark side. That's a fact.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's people walking around that's a part of these cults. Abducting kids. He's abducting kids.
Right.
You heard about the white vans, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Now, people don't want to talk about it, but yeah, it's real. Yeah.
Both them
Big
white,
time real.
both them white vans.
Man. Right. 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 You know?
All right, Brother Ram, give us a final word, and we're going to get on out of here to the music hour.
Well, I'm going to tell people to pay attention to the news, what's going on in the Ukraine. And the stock market. And the reason I say look at the stock market because the everything that's supposed to happen with the vaccine has backfired and has caused what they call inflation and deflation in our economy to the point where people don't want to work. The reason people not want to work because PPP money is still being out here. And nobody want to talk about, it's people who get PPP money and they start home-based businesses and they doing well. Yeah. And they not think about working a job. So Joe Biden try to force people. See, if Joe Biden wouldn't have forced people to take the shot, the economy would be straight. Think about the number of people decide not to work. I'm not taking the shot. And these companies have not recovered from that. And some companies have went under. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Oh, and the last thing I say is Trump is still running the show. And there's a lot of people that's been put down. They're not around no more. And all you got to do is check their social media. They're not breathing no more. You don't hear their names no more. Like, you ask, where's Oprah at? You ain't seen her in 3 or 4 years. Or what about Madonna? What about Jay-Z? He used to post out all the time. Beyonce, John Legend. Where are these people at? Where's Nancy Pelosi?
All right, that's y'all homework from the Brother Ram, man. Go find them people, see where they at. That's it for the first hour, man. We about to get to the music. Click off Facebook. You can keep rocking with us on the station at hittinghardradio.com. Man, you can stay with us on Twitch. We are the Pulse of the City, man. Man, don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. hittinghardradio.com, the Morning Shift MKE. Let's go.
This is hittinghardradio.com.
It's Anything Goes Radio.
Everyone needs a little time to relax. And since Maria switched the Game Fabric Softener, it's Hello Soft Scenty Bliss.
We're good, honey. Everything's fine.
So